speech, so I'm going to get out of the way. The father of the bride, Mazen, would you please come up and join us, Mr. Porter?
Even I know Christina Maria. Well, good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us this evening on this happy occasion. We are delighted. Louise and I feel very fortunate that our daughter and our son-in-law have so many people who love and support them, and we are really blessed to have you all here. Special thanks to those of you who came from out of town. I know some of you have come from the States, from Arizona, from New York, from Massachusetts, Nathan's family. Welcome. I know it takes a lot of work to prepare and plan these things, but we're delighted to have you with us. I've thought about this moment since Michelle was a little girl, since what Michelle and I know as the step 3 days. When Michelle was so small, she would have to stand on the 3rd step in our house, and I would say step 3, and she'd give me the biggest hug ever, which I so looked forward to every night when I came home from work. And she felt so proud when she grew a bit taller and graduated to step 2, and then step 1, and she always gave the biggest hug, and I think she gets them from her mom. I thought about this day wondering what it would feel like. Obviously it would feel very emotional. I would feel probably happy and sad. Sad that giving away my little girl is not easy. Sad that we wouldn't hear from her or see her as much. But that's no longer a concern, because if you know Michelle, she calls us at least twice a day. So there's no sadness there. Instead, we feel happy and proud of the beautiful, caring, and loving woman that she is. We feel happy for Michelle that she has met in Nathan a man who loves her, who compliments her so well, and who will stand by her in good times and bad times, no matter what. Proud of Michelle, of her accomplishments, of her closeness to her family, of her loyalty to her friends, proud of her sense of fairness, determined to always defend the weak and support the underdog. And I know that if ever Louise and I had to go into a nursing home, nobody's going to mess with us. Every now and then, when we talk about Michelle and what she used to say and do when she was a little girl, that was a bit embarrassing. She would look at me with like fear in her eyes. You're not going to bring this up at my wedding, are you? Well, Michelle, no, I'm not actually, because I know if I did, I will soon get a note slipped under the door explaining to me in very convincing and very logical terms why she said what she said, why she did what she did, and why I should have never mentioned it on her wedding day. So I won't. Instead, I'll talk about Nathan. Talk about a charmer. When Michelle told us she wanted us to meet him, she said, I think he's the one. I'm pretty sure he's the one. I said, sure, we'd love to meet him. More to make sure he wasn't a creep than... So we told her we'd love to meet Nathan, sure, Michelle, just bring him over. And as soon as Nathan came in the door and introduced himself with confidence and ease, gave us this smile that he has and chatted with us, I started thinking, he might be onto something here. We had a lovely dinner, a lovely evening chatting with Nathan, and it was so easy to like him. We had never seen Michelle so happy. After they left, I looked at Louise and I said, I think this might be it. We had never seen her so happy. Nathan has really brought the best in her, and so we're very pleased with that. Nathan, I'd like to welcome you officially to our family, although it feels that I feel like you've been part of it for a while. You're smart, you're hardworking, you're patient, you're intelligent. Did I say patient? You're patient. You're sociable, and you're a good dancer, and I'd like to... And if you don't mind, I'd like to quote the great philosopher Nicki Minaj. You know how like that. Michelle, thank you for continuing to bring joy and happiness to our lives. Phil, Mom and I feel very proud of you. And I'll ask you now to please join me in congratulating the bride and groom and wishing them all the best for a happy and long life together.